The State Board of Education will not change a new state health and physical education standards that have led to backlash from some parents. The board voting yesterday to leave those new standards in place for now. Those new standards have led school boards like Westfield to consider some lesson plans parents have found controversial. Now, the head of the group that created those lesson plans is speaking out for the first time. It's an interview you'll see right here on News 12. And News 12 New Jersey's Alex Sedan has that story.
Information is not the enemy. Information is powerful for young people. It is protective for young people.
The head of Advocates for Youth, the organization behind health and sex ed lesson plans that have garnered controversy in Westfield and elsewhere, speaking out for the first time since the controversy began.
And there is a purposeful, I believe, effort to confuse and distort what is actually happening.
Saying there is data to back up why the organization's 3Rs curriculum includes concepts like educating first graders on defining sex abuse and teaching second graders to identify parts of male and female genitalia.
There is research behind every single one of those lesson plans. And they're all designed to build on each other. The research shows us that young people who have words for their private parts, that know the words, are less likely to be the victims of child sexual abuse.
And responding to parents who've expressed concerns about teaching gender identity to first graders.
They have fears earlier than middle school about, am I normal? What's normal? You know, is it normal to think this way, to feel this way?
Republicans have rejected the ideas behind the 3Rs curriculum, which was devised in 2016. Westfield was considering adopting the lesson plan as part of the process triggered by updated state health and physical education standards that were adopted by the Murphy administration in 2020.
Did the Murphy administration have any input, direct input on the 3Rs curriculum?
Not at all. We did not actually need to change any lessons to introduce concepts earlier in New Jersey than they are introduced in the national sex ed standards.
Parents should absolutely be involved in making and understanding what a school is doing. We have no problem with this.
Hauser says parents who don't want their kids educated about these concepts can opt them out of sex ed lessons. Alex Sedan, News 12, New Jersey.
In a statement today, after the State Board of Education declined to revise the standards, Republican State Senator Holly Schepisi said school districts do not have a real choice on sex education, as evidenced by the curriculum mandates imposed on them by unelected bureaucrats in Trenton.